2, 1, start.
Hey guys, and welcome to Tantrum House Studio 3.
Oh, wait,
Are we live now?
we are live.
Hey guys, and welcome to Tantrum House Studio 3. I'm Will Meadows.
I'm Sarah Meadows.
I'm Ryan Pills.
Katie Pills.
I'm Melissa Dell.
And Kevin Dell.
We got them all. We're a little tired, a little frazzled. We've had a crazy and exciting week so far. The main thing that we're here to talk about tonight is our Kickstarter. So if you guys tune in and have questions about it or ideas or suggestions, or if you've already backed us, we'd love to know all those things. I think we're going to kind of just talk a little bit about some of the stuff we've been up to tonight, and then jump into some new stuff that's coming to our Kickstarter page. And that's about it. We're just going to chill. So join us, chat with us. Kevin's, I think, scouring to see what comments are
Trying to get up the live video. I'm like, is it actually live?
Are we there? It's always hard to tell. It's also hard to tell when we've actually gone live.
Yes.
We already launched 3 times tonight, I'm pretty sure. So what did you guys just get finished playing?
We played Paradise Lost by Green Feet Games.
It has nothing to do with the John Milton classic.
Or Green Feet?
And,
Green Feet is a military term.
oh, is it?
So, yeah, he was in the military, so that's where the name originated from.
For the
Oh,
company,
neat.
yeah.
Yeah.
But we were doing a little playthrough for that, so that'll be on our channel at some point. We've been playing some games. We also just recorded our podcast episode last night, and we've been watching Kickstarter addictively. Can you watch things addictively?
Yeah.
Compulsively.
Compulsively? What's it called? Binge kickstarting?
No, that's getting into the wrong
That's-
terms.
Refresh.
Yeah.
Refreshing.
What are we at right now? Do we know?
Yeah, Melissa's got it up.
$11,194 with 353 backers.
Wow.
That's super awesome.
So that's more than we had last year.
Yes. I think we surpass on day 1 of this campaign what we did last year.
Yeah, all last year.
Yeah, that's super awesome. Thank you guys so much for
We really
support and
appreciate
for
that.
backing us. Thank you to all the publishers and the game designers and people that we were able to connect with to get things added to our campaign. Really, really exciting to see how big it is. Do you remember what the numbers are, Kevin, on what we had last year versus this year?
The number
Content-wise?
of content for
Like promos that we had last year.
promos, we had 22 promos. This year we have over 30.
Wow.
But we have more publishers involved, so we had a lot of multiple pack promos from the same publisher last year. So we had like 6 different promos from the same publisher. This year we have like 32 different promos, but a lot of them
2 or
are
3 companies that are the same.
Yeah.
More than that. And
So-
then bundles-wise too, we have a huge number of bundles. The crazy thing is, like, I don't know, how many do you think are gone? Half of the bundles are already gone?
I do not know how to get on live. I don't even know if we are live.
I'm watching.
Are
Are there lots of comments?
Is there people watching? Katie, help us out. Is there people watching?
You be our commenter.
Yeah.
Comment.
Okay.
Commentarian.
How did
Made
you
that up
find
too.
us?
Nope, this is not it. Just kidding. It was live from like a month ago.
I found us.
Same room,
12
same
people
time.
are watching.
Hey, 12
Yay!
people!
Oh, good. Cody's here.
If you're
Hey!
talking to us, we're not ignoring you on purpose.
The technology hurdle is so high. Well, that's why we need your help with the Kickstarter, so we can improve our
That's right.
live broadcasting capabilities. You were just asking about something earlier. Which stretch goal were you asking about?
About parks.
Oh, well, that was a
Oh, we'll talk
secret
about.
promo, but
Oh.
you
We'll
asked
get to that in a minute.
About lights.
Yes.
Oh,
for
yeah.
Studio
yes.
Awesome.
That was 8,000. We've already gotten
Yes,
there.
Yeah.
that's good. Tired of those umbrella lights, stuffing them through our hallways and doorways,
Yes.
trying to get them to different places.
Will has to do his top 10 favorite party games live.
Oh, good job, everybody. Thanks. I like the live part. I just can't ever sort them. And I always feel like I'm going to need your suggestions on it, too. So if you are aware, I think I did a top 10 something.
You did
Look for
what?
Will's top 10 something.
I think it was your top 10 party games.
Was it?
We've already done it.
You've
Have
already
I?
done this.
So-
But it's new. You
Yeah.
got new stuff.
So there's new ones that I'm pretty sure aren't on that list. And there's a ton of old
Cthulhu's
games.
is not on that old list.
Yeah.
Right, that was not. That was probably number 1. But there are several other games that I have heard of and I haven't had the opportunity to play. So I would love recommendations on these are party games that you've got to try because
Oh.
they should be on your list. Because I know a bunch of party games. I know about 5 that are like really high on my list.
Okay.
But I also know about a good 20 other games that I've seen that I want to try that I don't know if they're worth my time, but they look like they'd be fun and hopefully they'd be great additions.
So while we're talking about our Kickstarter, all stuff dealing with our Kickstarter campaign. So if you have questions about it, let us know in the comments, or if you just want to tell us about what's happening in your board gaming world, we'd love to hear about that too.
Yeah, we'd also love to know what other campaigns you're backing, because there are a lot of super great campaigns
Yes.
going on right now that we are also backing. So what are you guys backing? Tell us, because there's some cool stuff out there. We've probably seen a lot of them, but we may not be aware of all of them.
Aaron says congrats on funding. So
Thanks,
we really
Aaron.
appreciate all the support. We've reached our funding goal, but
And we've actually gone up while this has been.
really?
Yeah.
Okay, let's just keep talking now.
Who was that? We should thank that person personally right now live. They're probably not watching our show, but maybe they are.
What we'd really need is the more money that we can raise, the more we can do as a company. For instance, we just passed a stretch goal, adding another studio to the review list. So
I have to admit that that's one of my favorite stretch goals.
yes, so Ben and Sabrina Fields, they're usually behind the camera, but they
Ben might be holding the camera right now.
That's right.
Grinning. He's grinning. Look at
Oh,
that.
there's the camera
He's
moving.
nodding yes, yes. I'm here. Or that was a no nod. We need the yes nod.
So we're excited. Actually, they put together their first review, and we're going to make it live tomorrow. And it is a game from Bezier Games called Cabo.
Yeah.
So I'm excited about what they're going to talk about Cabo.
We've been working with Ben and Sabrina from the very beginning, and they have always made us look great. Expert camera peoples and editors and producers, and they've always kind of been on the fringe. Like we would always like slip them games. Like
There's Potion Explosion.
yeah, you probably like it. It's cool. Try it out. And they finally have gotten to the point where I think they feel a little bit more confident. They feel a little bit more excited, and I'm excited that they're going to be a little bit more visible
Yes.
on what we're putting out.
They're going to be our light casual gamers. So they're going to be able to get all those cool gateway games, which are pretty hot. So on the market.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And go ahead.
Oh, and I was going to say, even a perspective of people who haven't played hundreds and hundreds of games, so things are going to be new and exciting. And we may look at something and be like, oh, okay, I've seen that before. But, you know, I think they're going to have a different perspective.
It's actually funny. I'll give you a small snippet of their video that's publishing tomorrow. When I watched
You maybe that's something away?
Spoiler
yeah,
alert.
spoiler. When I watched their video, I thought, oh, I recognize this mechanic. It's from a lot of it is from another very similar game that I used to play, and I won't say what that is. You can discover it yourself. But watching their reactions to it and like them talking through the experiences they had and the decisions that they made, I was like, oh shoot! Even though I've probably already played games similar to this one, I want to go try this game now.
And I will say I was a little concerned about what the set was going to be for their
Studio HQ.
for HQ, Tantrum House HQ. Does Studio HQ sound good, or is this Tantrum House HQ?
That's a tough one. I don't know. We'll figure that one out. I know that Studio Awesome sounded awesome until we like first saw it in print. And we were like, "Are we serious about this?" But now, like, I love it. It's part of it's who we
Yeah.
Well,
are,
it
so.
started off as a joke, and then you
and I
ran
was
with
like,
it.
we've gone too far.
You can't go back now.
I like Tantrum House HQ. It just rolls off the tongue better than Studio HQ. Anyway, my point was I really like their set.
Yeah.
It's clean. It's cool.
It's
I
light
like it.
and casual.
So it's so meta. It's so many levels.
So one of the big questions that we've gotten, or maybe confusing points in our Kickstarter campaign, are the quest cards. I think we want them to be everything, and in so doing, they happen to be nothing. Because, I mean, in that people not sure exactly.
I'm not personally offended. I'm just kidding.
They're not sure exactly what they can't put their finger and say this is a quest card. So maybe we can just run down and be really specific about what is a quest card and what are they actually going to get having a quest card.
Okay. Do I get to do that? Who's doing that?
I don't know if Will's the best one to do that.
They're gonna be awesome.
I think the big thing is each card is going to have what we're calling a quest, but maybe a mini adventure or a mini game, and each studio is creating one of these quests, and to activate it you scan the card. It has a QR code and it'll take you to a website that then begins that adventure, and depending on the theme of the quest, you know, it may stay right there on that web page, or there may be other things.
Yeah,
involved.
so in essence, Tantrum House is creating 4 different mini games. So I know $15 sounds like a lot, but really we're putting a lot of hard work into making those games really cool. So with each studio creating their own quest, I know Studio D, Melissa and I are doing more of a puzzly type quest where the people who have the Studio D quest card have to go through different puzzles. And I might want to spoil, there might be like a crossword puzzle that sort of they have to fill out, and that will give them more clues and more puzzles, and eventually as they finish the quest, as they finish those puzzles, it will unlock a code for a secret video. So,
And I think the other thing that maybe not everybody understands is that we have some experience doing this stuff. I think a lot of our viewers may know that you guys have done the Time Stories scenario. When is that coming out again?
Gen Con!
Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
So-
it's supposed to be Gen Con last year.
Yeah, I don't know.
Sometime printing and things like that. We saw some art for Time Stories, then our scenario is pretty cool looking. So
The game itself is fantastic, and we all had a chance to play through it and play
Yep.
test it and kind of give feedback and really polish it into something. Obviously, these quests won't be quite on that level.
Chris backed for all 4.
Thank you, Chris.
He's really excited to start them when they come out.
Yeah.
So this summer, we're going to work on them during the spring, and this summer, when we print them, we'll have them all done.
Yeah. Yeah, so we've all got like ideas that we're playing and putting together. I'm sure we're probably all going to run them by each other as well to get additional feedback. And I think we're going to end up with some pretty cool experiences for people. And like I know ours is going to be kind of sending people out to do little
That's pretty cool.
assignment-y things and scavenger hunt type things.
So it's going to be a little more personal interaction is what you're saying.
Yeah,
for
definitely.
viewers.
Yeah, we're gonna like do some judging where we'll have you do an assignment and submit something to us, and we'll pick like things that maybe you move on to the next level faster than other people or something.
A real question about quests.
Okay, real question, ready.
Aaron, quests sound interesting. Do any of them involve dinosaurs or rescuing space princesses?
Oh.
I feel like that goes to
That
you
goes
guys.
to Studio Awesome.
The answer is now yes.
Yeah, I would say, I hadn't thought of dinosaurs, but that is a legit
What about space dinosaur
consideration.
princesses?
Well, let's
Dinosaur princess?
just explain
It's a new genre that we may need to tap into.
explain a little bit, just an overview of what Studio Awesome is trying to create or working on creating.
Well, we're working on creating a choose your own adventure style. So you will be given a story or a scenario. I'm trying not to give it away too much, but you'll be given a scenario and you'll be run through a story, and then as if you were the character in the story, you will be making decisions that affect the story. So then you'll be pulled into a different area, which will then be a new experience that if you had taken the other path, you wouldn't have seen. So
People might be able to play this multiple times is what you're saying? Possibly?
sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if it's going to be as great the second time through, but
Because you
that's
might
definitely
Because
possible.
you'll know some information.
And
You'll know what you're missing out on.
Bless you.
Katie has a master's degree in art, so there will be some illustrations.
Whoa.
You're gonna be illustrating
I've seen
some.
some of
Cool.
Katie's artwork, and it's pretty cool. She needs to get that out there.
Oh
more.
no, pressure's on.
Chris
So-
is really excited about the Choose Your Own Adventure one, by the way.
Cool.
So.
Thank you.
And then on top of all those things, if you do back us for all 4, we're going to kind of wrap in another secret 5th puzzle. So
Yes.
if you complete all 4 of
Are
them...
we revealing that there's actually a 5th puzzle?
Never mind.
Okay.
Something special.
No, I think we have revealed it. So there's a
Well, it's
basic.
been revealed
We've
now for
hinted
sure.
There we go.
Cut.
have
The
us
good
in
news
live.
is only 14 people.
Yeah, so far.
And then I think we do want these cards also to kind of be like club cards, like you're in the Tantrum House family or club.
Yeah.
So they're going to be a hard plastic, something durable. And the thought is, hey, if you do run into us at a convention, or if you come to Tantrum Con and you show us your card, we'll have something special, like a little treat or swag or something. But that's kind of a minor thing.
Yeah, it's auxiliary, fringe benefit. The quest is front and center. This is what you get out of this,
Yes.
and it's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
So
I will say
go for
though,
it.
if y'all come up to me at a convention and you show me some other studio card, that's not as cool. So I'll show you the awesome card. I want to see the awesome card.
So one other thing we haven't even talked about is that everybody's card will be unique.
Yes.
Yeah.
in that you will
Not just our studio cards. You're talking
No.
about the actual
the
card
actual
that backers get.
Yeah, each of your 4 cards will have a different name that has to do with whichever studio.
So if we produce 500 cards and give them to 500 people, you're saying 500
there will be
different
500 different
Woo!
names. Kind of think of it similar to Keyforge. So we'll have a database of words that we will pull from to create the names.
We got a question
Okay, good.
Yes.
about our Kickstarter campaign. Steven asks, will we be able to purchase promo packs if we back a game bundle? And the answer to that is yes, you can do that. Back the game bundle, and then depending on what you want, we can work with you on getting promo cards on top of that. If it's just 1 or 2, just back it on an $8 per card. If you want more than that, message us and Sarah will get you sort of a structure. I know one person wants game bundle and all of them, so we just basically did the game bundle and then added $99, which is fine.
Yeah, you can also add quest cards onto game bundles. And
Yes,
things like
basically
that
you're
as well.
just adding, you're increasing your pledge, and then in the back end, we're not going to have a pledge manager, but Sarah is our pledge manager.
We do have a pledge.
Yeah.
For
So-
self-service with a smile.
Right. So what you think about as a pledge manager was going to be a little different because we're going to be a little bit more hands-on, and Sarah's going to work with you specifically about what you pledged for and get you what you need.
Yeah, but the big thing is you won't be able to add things on after the
Right. You won't be able to
campaign.
increase your pledge is basically what
Correct.
we're saying.
So if you have questions, just go ahead and message us, and I'll get back with you and try and help you however we can.
We have 2 people from Colorado, Nick and Chris. Thanks for
Guys.
watching from Colorado. That's awesome.
What time is it there? 2 hours earlier?
It's
3
probably
2
8
hours.
p.m.
8 p.m. You guys are just getting ready for game night time, right?
Yeah, Thursday.
Every night is game night, Katie.
That's right.
Okay, going back to the club perks, just because you have this card and just because you may not see us at conventions or may not come to TantrumCon, although we would love you to, because some people can't because they live in Italy or Germany or things like that, it's still worth getting the card because first of all, it is really about that quest itself. So 90% of the card is the quest. We will have other perks that you can use outside the convention, like online. We'll have some other things as well.
Yeah, some
so
discounts on stuff.
yes,
I mean, honestly, the real reason to do the quests is that if you don't want any of the bundles and you don't have any of the games that the promos go to, it's still a great way to show some support for our channel and everything that we're doing without having to say like, oh, I don't even need these promos or this game. This is something unique, standalone that you're going to be able to enjoy and have some fun with,
Yeah.
regardless of what other things you have in your collection.
Chris says he loves the channel.
Thank you, Chris. We love you.
Thanks, Chris.
Which
Well,
Chris are we
it's
talking
also
about? Secret
kind of
last
a
name,
neat
Chris?
thing that we get to work on.
Yeah.
So
That's a good point.
I mean, Ryan and I worked on it while we were on vacation, just for fun.
Yeah, we were driving back from Ohio, and I'm like asking my kids to brainstorm with me. It's been a cool creative outlet. I know we all kind of enjoy game designing to an extent, but none of us have the time to do like a full-on. Like Ryan has how many game concepts that you want to work on?
Yeah, I've got like 5. I'm juggling. I'm focusing on one right now.
Are you?
Oh wait,
But
is this the quest one or another one?
This is
Just
I'm
a game,
Aside
in
from
general.
the
Yeah.
quest
And
one.
now, just so the people here know, we may be working on another game for a company, but we can't reveal who it is or what it is.
Let me
But
spell it for you in
So
language.
basically, Kevin's not giving you any info.
But we are in talks with a company that has created a game where we're going to help them out with some extra stuff in the future.
And we love doing those kind of projects and those kind of things. These quest cards are a nice way to be able to do like a short, simple one, create a fun experience, but we don't have to generate 1,000 components or get it printed or shipped or any of those things. So it really just satisfies our souls. That's
They
it.
said that the quest cards was what made the person excited about the Tantrum House campaign when we marketed it out there. So that's pretty cool.
Cool.
Why don't we go around before we end and say what is 1 or 2 of our favorite promo cards from the campaign?
Let's all
Katie,
look
do you
at-
have one?
Okay,
Melissa's
so
like
I will say I haven't seen it yet, and y'all only mentioned it like right before we started our live. But the parks
She did freak out when you said that
Yes,
earlier.
Key Master Games literally just sent us the Parks promo card for Tantrum House, and it's called the Season of Tantrums.
Yeah.
And
Oh, that's cool.
yes, and
There you go. First time I
New
heard.
news for all of us.
and we will. Will is going to work on getting that up so that by tomorrow it'll
Hopefully
be
tomorrow,
on,
yeah.
on the page. So
I saw the card for Spell Smashers. It's called Helm of Promotion, and it's in our colors. Has a big Tantrum House logo on the side.
I like
That
the
just
hand-drawn
really
Tantrum
appeals to
House
me.
logo.
I like the style of the helmet.
Yeah, the Miko
how
did
they
that.
drew it. Yeah,
Really
Oh,
cool.
yeah,
Yeah.
very cool.
One that I am interested in hoping to try out in a game is for Unfair.
Oh yes.
This one features our kids in it attacking a certain worker at the amusement park.
A worker dressed as the Golden